The January transfer window has just opened, and with us currently sitting in second place of the Premier League, perhaps it's time for us to go into the market and find some new players. Although, in this episode, we probably won't have enough time to sign any players. But we're versing Chelsea, so it's a first versus second game, so either way you can't lose. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 7th episode of the FM21 Manchester City Road to the Champions League save with me, Raxo FM, where today it is the January transfer window. We're facing Chelsea, who are on top of the table, and then we are facing Manchester United away from home in our first Manchester derby. So there's something for everyone in today's episode, so if you are enjoying the series so far, make sure you do smash the like button as well as subscribing to the Raxo FM channel so you don't miss the daily Football Manager content coming your way. Can we please get 8 likes on today's episode for all of the great stuff that's going on? And because there's a big gap going on here, there might actually be some transfers done. And we've already tried to do a wee bit of business. We've offered a contract for Memphis Depay, so I'm really hoping he accepts it because he's been quite a good rotation option. So to actually have him on for a free would be brilliant. Another player that might be leaving the club is Sergio Aguero. Unfortunately, he's not wanting to talk about a contract, so he's probably going to go on a free. Actually, he will go on a free if I don't sell him right now, so I'm going to try and cash in on him. Hopefully Liverpool will want to sign him for a couple of dollars, and then we'll be able to reinvest that money. And now this game that we're going to be playing in the next match is a crucial one against Chelsea. Haven't set up the squad for it yet, so it's a little bit dodgy. But since last time, we've had a very good run of form. Ignore the draws against Newcastle and Wolves, but excluding that, all wins. And we're actually starting to fire some balls into the back of the net. For a while it was a wee bit shaky and I wasn't so sure about the tactic, but it's ended up coming back around and we're coming away with wins. Let's jump into this game first though, and I'm going to have to obviously make some changes here. I guess I'll put Rodri into that position. Actually, there's so much stuff going on here that I need to change up, but we're going to do it together. Let's walk you through a day in the life of Raxo FM. I'm going to bring Depay up top. I have a feeling that he's going to score in this game. Sterling as well. I have a feeling he's going to do well. We're going to keep Ward-Prowse in there as well as Rodri. Fernandinho's suspended, so can't even have him on the bench. So Echo's going to come in, move him up there just because it bothers me if they're not in position like that. I think that's a pretty strong 11. I don't want to put Foden and De Bruyne on because lately they just have not been linking up, not been doing anything. So yeah, I can't justify starting them both anymore. So we're going De Bruyne, Depay, Sterling, Silva, Ward-Prowse, Rodri, Cancelo, Diaz, Laporte, Aguero and Ederson, and we're staying on a positive mentality to start the game off. I mean, I could immediately regret that, just like I regret trying to say regret because that took me far too many attempts, but I think it will come away with a good result here. I think we're getting all 3 points. Looking at the Chelsea side that we are versing today, I imagine there's not a lot of changes. We can see there is no changes to the real life squad. Well, no new transfers. I would be expecting a couple of people on the bench to actually be starting, but I'm not going to complain, especially if some of their best players like Havertz is on the bench. You know, let's not question it. Let's just accept it, come away with a win, and move on. But early doors doesn't look like either team are looking to come away with the win, as our first shot comes after 16 minutes. Now Chelsea have had a few, and now we have our first opportunity. So maybe the game is heating up after I commented on that, after, 15 minutes of just passing it around. But we've given it away to Chelsea, and this could be their opportunity if they play the ball out from the back properly. Zuma out to Werner. Werner moving it forward to Zuma. A bit of link-up play that I wouldn't be expecting. And now Tammy Abraham is kind of in, but looking for a pass, but he can't find anyone. So Sterling tries to clear it, but he's cleared it to absolutely no one. And that is so frustrating. As we put Pulisic through, hit the woodwork, Laporte has to clear it. And this is not looking brilliant for us early doors. Although, we've only seen one highlight. Let's not panic too much, but we have only had one shot in the game so far. So I'm going to demand more from the side and hope that fires them up enough to get one highlight before the halftime break. Because it would be pretty bad if at home we're not doing anything for our fans. But we are on the ball right now, and this could be the highlight we're looking for. Rodrigo moving it forward to Ward-Prowse, into De Bruyne. De Bruyne over to Sterling. That's a great searching ball, and he's hit the woodwork from that range. That is such a tight angle. I did not expect him to even go for the shot there. It's almost paid off. How was De Bruyne already tired, mate? Like, you don't run around that much. Cam is not the most running around position of all time. Try playing box-to-box midfielder. Ward-Prowse, he's chill. He's doing a good job out there. Like, just get some fitness, mate. You're always tired. It's really frustrating. But Azpilicueta's on the ball right now. But Rodrigo does collect it into Ward-Prowse, the man who's still got fresh legs. Into Rodrigo once again. Better link-up play between those two centre-mids. I can see some chemistry building there. De Bruyne, the tired man, still plays a great ball in. Sterling gets tackled, comes back out to Aguero, into De Bruyne, and doesn't matter if he's tired. He's going to score goals left, right, and centre. He has put us 1-0 up just before the halftime break. And what a finish, what a goal, and what a way to put ourselves back on top of the table for the Premier League. And that is exactly what will happen if we do win this game. So we need to make sure that we do come away with the points. Unfortunately, those draws, yeah, they've what let us fall down to second place. But if we come away with a win here, all will be redeemed. Let's make sure that it does happen. I'm pleased with the performance so far. I'm not going to get mad at them. Let's just make them happy and hope that that's enough for us to see this game out. But only 40 minutes. But Chelsea are on the ball right now. But De Bruyne heads it out. And I would have liked to have seen Memphis Depay maybe running for that ball. He's got a lot of fitness still. He's still on complete. How is he still on that? He's played a half of football, and he's not. You're telling me he hasn't looked affected by it at all? That's concerning, and that is even more concerning. And it's hit the woodwork. Ederson, you are absolutely guilty there. He is so lucky to still be at level terms, have a clean sheet. Okay, let's move on. There's a chance again. And it looks like it is Chelsea's chance once again. Kovacic moving it forward, trying to find a pass. He does find Azpilicueta, who's made some great space down on that left-hand side. But he does get closed down. But the ball's good enough, and Giroud has finished it. And it's back on level terms. And that's not what I wanted to see at the start of the second half. It's not even the start of the second half. It's been 15 minutes. I'm going to make some tactical substitutions. Aguero's coming on. And Foden's coming on. Just because De Bruyne is looking tired. Trust me, I would definitely not bring De Bruyne off, but apparently likes to run around when it's completely unnecessary. Or maybe it is necessary, I don't know. But he gets tired very quickly. And now Bernardo's looking tired as well. We only have 20 minutes to go in this game. Let's get a winner. Let's go top of the table. Laporte moving it out to Ward-Prowse, into Rodrigo. Foden moving it over to Bernardo. This is a good wee passage of play. Bernardo over to Sterling. Sterling runs past the defenders. And why are you shooting that, Sterling? I know you hit the woodwork last time, but realistically, that was a fluke. It didn't go in the back of the net, and it was still a fluke. It was a 1 in a million shot. It's not going to happen again. Please don't shoot from that range anymore. It's just not going to happen. And we're going to make our final substitution of the game. It's going to be Gnabry to come on for Bernardo Silva. And is this going to be enough? Is this team going to do it? Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's simulate forward. Let's see if we get any chances, and we do have one. Phil Foden's on the ball. This could be our last opportunity of the game. It's coming to Gundogan. No, Gundogan? I don't ignore that. It's to Aguero. And Gnabry's played it over to Sterling. Headed it back. Sterling. Aguero! Let's go. That was my terrible, happy Aguero impression. I wish he scored more goals so that I could have done that. But he's managed to score in the last few minutes here, and we're moving down to a balanced approach. And the man that's probably going to be leaving the club at the very least next season has just won us this game. Well, hopefully won us this game. There's still additional time to be played. Let's not see any highlights, please. No highlights. And we have won the game. What a tactical substitution by myself. Sterling has done well to pass it in there. Or did he shoot it off the guard? I can't actually remember, but either way, it's come to Aguero's feet, and he's managed to get the Man of the Match award. That is okay. I don't know about that, but you know what? He's come on, he scored the goal, he's done exactly what he needed to do, and we have gone top of the table once again where we belong. Only 2 points clear though, so we can't be dropping points. We're going to simulate forward. Hopefully make some transfers. Hopefully not get knocked out of the FA Cup, and then we're going to verse Manchester United. Well, we're ready to go for this game against Manchester United, but whether or not we're really ready for it is a whole nother story. Transfers have been made, and a legend of the club has left. Sergio Aguero has gone to Barcelona for £5 million. not my proudest moment ever. He did sign a pre-contract deal, and then I went through the thing of sell now until they accepted it, because realistically, I'm not going to use him at all for the rest of the season if he's not going to be here next year. So I'd rather give some game time to Gabriel Jesus, Gnabry, and Depay up top, and hope that they can do a job for us. So, unfortunately, a legend has left, but I'm sure you guys already knew that because I put it in the thumbnail, because that's going to get me the most clicks. Unfortunately, signings-wise, we haven't made any right now. In terms of the last game that we played off camera, we did come away with a 3-1 win, and now we're versing Cardiff in the 4th round of the FA Cup. Disappointing stuff. Haven't made any signings, didn't get a lot of money for him, but we can still hold our heads high and thank Sergio for a great career. And look, I'm being realistic here. He went to Barcelona in real life, and he's gone to Barcelona in my saves, so you can't tell me that my saves aren't realistic anymore. This is not the team that we're going with, so I'm going to really quickly edit it. This is the team that we're going to go with for today's game. We've got Gabriel Jesus, Foden, Sterling, Gnabry, De Bruyne, Fernandinho, Walker, Diaz, Laporte, Aguero, and Ederson. Unfortunately, Cancelo's picked up a knock, so he's going to be out for quite some time. And maybe we should be playing Isco a wee bit more, because I just did promise Zinedine Zidane that I would play him more often. Nah, I'm not bothered by it. Let's go into the game. Let's hope that we can come away with a win, because if we drop points here, I have no doubt in my mind that Chelsea, yeah, it's Chelsea, are going to come away with a win in their game and go back above us in the league. And taking a look at the Manchester United squad, I mean, there's no changes to it, but it's a strong 11, isn't it? But we know that our team's strong too. Let's make sure we come away with the win. Manchester United are still quite a while away from us, so if we lose this game, it's not so much of a big deal because of them. But yeah, the Chelsea thing is a bit of an issue. Here goes Phil Foden. He loses it early on, but he wings it back. I love that determination from the youngster. And now we have the opportunity to play it out. Gnabry moving it forward. Well, it's actually backwards, but that's fine. We've still got the ball. Fernandinho back up to Gnabry. This time moving it forward, Yeah, he moved it forward. It's Sterling, De Bruyne, over to Gnabry. He's made a surging run there, and he can't finish his dinner. That was a great play by us. And I'm hoping that this link-up play between De Bruyne and Foden is going to work today, because I haven't tested it for quite some time. I don't know if a Manchester derby exactly is the best game to be testing it, but we'll have to see what happens as Aguero plays it forward to Sterling, who hasn't been that amazing this year and is actually wanted by Barcelona. So if they come in with a big bid, I'm not exactly going to say no, am I? Bruno Fernandes gives it away to us, but we give it straight back to them. And this could be Manchester United's first chance of the game as Rashford runs inside. Don't give away a penalty. We haven't given away a penalty. It's a save by Ederson. It's a terrible shot from a terrible angle. I mean, I'm sick of them when they happen to me. But I don't mind it if it happens to the opposition, you know. Easy save for Ederson. As long as it doesn't go into the back of the net, I'm fine with those highlights. 20 minutes gone. And not a whole lot to speak about. I mean, one opportunity for either side. We're definitely the dominant side based off XG and shots and not possession. But we're getting close for possession. So I think if a team's going to score here, it's going to be us. And as soon as I say that, they've been given a free kick in a very dangerous area. Pogba's there, and it's a great block. Who blocked that? Was it Kyle Walker? It was Kyle Walker. He's redeemed himself for giving away that free kick. And that's a brilliant block. And that keeps us in the game. But Phil Foden, too many Fs going on there, could be breaking away here, but that's dirty from Marcus Rashford. That's poor. Absolutely shameful display. And 5 minutes to go in this game. Do we think we're going to come away with a chance? No, we're not going to come away with a chance. It's not in this game. It's in the half. So I'm going to try and fire them up, tell them that I'm not happy with the performance out there, and hope that we can get the ball here. We do. Clear it out. Gabriel Jesus, he's got no one to play it to. Now Sterling comes in for a wee bit of support, but he's doing well on his own right now. Don't shoot it. Don't shoot it. Don't shoot it. He shot it. Yeah, I mean, that's karma. That's fair enough for me. Being happy that Rashford took that stupid shot. We deserve to have one too. And now there's only been 10 minutes gone in this first half, but I'm already thinking about making tactical changes. And because people are looking tired, I think it's absolutely necessary. We're going to bring Bernardo Silva on for Phil Foden and see what he can do. I'm keeping an eye on Gnabry, but I think he's done pretty well from the highlights that we have seen him involved in. I think we have one last chance before that substitution is going to be made, and I don't even know if that should count as a highlight. Sterling, that is so well wide of the mark. I have no idea how you've even done that, but there's once again an opportunity. How it's still 0-0 is beyond me. There's definitely a lot of shots going in on goal, but nothing hitting the back of the net just yet. Is it going to be changed here? Based off the fact that Manchester United are on the ball, I really hope it's not going to be changed. But now that we've got the ball, I hope it is going to be changed. Ederson moving it forward into Ruben Diaz, over to Laporte. I think that we're going to get past a few defenders here quickly, and we have done. But Sterling slows it down and lets the midfield reset. But Bernardo Silva's still got a chance. Oh, what? These aren't even highlights, Football Manager. This is just people kicking a football. Is this going to be a real highlight? Gnabry had a great opportunity there. Actually, I will count that as a highlight. And we're going to demand more from the side. We've only got 20 minutes to go. A draw doesn't do a whole lot for us. It keeps us on top spot. But I would still like to come away with a win. We've definitely been the better of the two sides tonight. Let's make sure that we come away with all 3 points. We're going to bring on Ward-Prowse, Silva out there, De Bruyne up there. Move Ward-Prowse into box-to-box and Silva onto inverted. And we're going to make our final substitution as well. Memphis Depay, Sterling. See what he can do. See if the man that we're potentially going to be signing can win us a Manchester derby here. What a way to introduce himself to the fans. I mean, he's played a couple of games, but that would be a great way to start your season. That'd be one to remember for sure. But it is Manchester United on the ball right now. And if anyone's going to score, well, obviously we don't have the ball, so it's looking more likely to be them at this point in time. As they play it up to Martial, someone win it, please. Bruno Fernandes running over Mandzukic, and he's finished it. And there's no way we deserve to be losing this game, but I think it's going to happen, boys and girls. Manchester United have scored against the run of play. It's a great finish. It's a decent ball. And no one's closed down Bruno Fernandes for absolutely ages there. I have no idea what Fernandinho is doing in that position. He just slices it home. It's not over yet, though. So we're going to go attacking for the last few minutes. Hope that we can get an opportunity. I'm going to berate them. I don't even know what that means, but it normally makes them happy. 4 minutes to go. We have an opportunity. Aguero trying to play it in. Is he going to find one of our players? He does. Memphis Depay plays it back to Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse back to Ward-Prowse. Oh, he shot terribly. And that's gone straight to De Gea. And I think that's game, set, and match. Unless we get an opportunity straight away here. Gabriel Jesus, Ward-Prowse, Memphis Depay scored it! And that is 2 brilliant substitutions by myself. Memphis Depay being brought on, Ward-Prowse being brought on as well. And you know what? We're going for the win. I'm staying on an attacking mentality. I thought the chance was gone when Ward-Prowse shot it straight at De Gea, but it's not over until it's over. Gabriel Jesus, Ward-Prowse, Memphis Depay, and he has well and truly introduced himself to the squad. And are we going to get another opportunity? No. I mean, I'm very happy we scored in that last few minutes, but yeah, we should have been winning that football game. But at least we're still on the top of the table. We're ending this episode on a high note, even though we've gotten rid of one of the legends of the club in the form of Sergio Aguero. Even though we didn't win the game against Manchester United, we did beat Chelsea, and we did not lose away from home in one of arguably the hardest games of the season. So this is a win. Let's take it as a win. We're going to be coming back in the next episode for the end of the transfer window, and hopefully we will have made some actual signings, even though we don't have much in the way of a budget. So you can't really blame me if we don't have any signings to talk about. But I still think I can do my magic. Let's find some players to sign. Let's make sure that we get some more wins. And let's make sure that you subscribe to the Raxo FM channel if you have enjoyed the video, as well as liking this one. And I'll see you all later.